Guys, we need to talk about what just happened today because Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker didn't tiptoe. He didn't hedge. He got up to the mic and flat out said a man in charge has dementia and should be removed from office. Now, that's not a soft jab. That's not bless his heart. Maybe he needs more sleep. That's a political haymaker, and it hit because if you watch 45 lately, you know what Pritzker's pointing at. The slurred words, the half-finished thoughts, the rambling riffs that sound more like somebody ordering at Waffle House at 3 a.m. than a commander-in-chief laying out national policy. We're doing a big thing with the other thing, the greatest thing. Sir, that's not leadership. That's a Denny's menu meltdown. But here is the real problem. Saying it doesn't make it true, and saying it doesn't actually fix the system, because today's moment should spark one bigger question than Trump, bigger than Pritzker, bigger than party lines. Why don't we already have mandatory fitness tests for the people running this country? Think about it. Airline pilots take regular health checks before they're trusted to fly a plane. Truck drivers get drug tested to haul freight across the interstate. Your grandma has to take a vision test to keep her driver's license. But the guy holding the nuclear codes, the most powerful seat on earth, no annual cognitive exam, no independent medical disclosure, just a lot of partisan shrieking. And let's be honest about the 25th Amendment. Pritzker can say remove him all day long, but invoking that thing isn't like hitting an elevator button. It takes the vice president and a majority of the cabinet to all line up and say he's unfit. Do you see this cabinet doing that? The same crew that nods like bobbleheads when he makes up imaginary countries on stage? Not a chance. These folks couldn't find their backbone with Google Maps. So yes, Pritzker lobbed a grenade into the news cycle today, but the smarter move for us is to take that spark and fan the flame into a real demand. Independent medical transparency, a rule book that forces every leader, left and right, to prove they're fit for duty. Because let's not pretend this only applies to one man. Half of Congress would break into a nervous sweat if they had to release their cognitive scores. That's why nobody in Washington wants to touch this conversation with a 10-foot barge pole. But here is the truth. We're the ones paying the price for their silence. We're the ones who deserve to know if the person steering the ship is actually awake at the wheel. So yeah, Pritzker made headlines today, but the headline that should really matter is this. If pilots need health checks to fly a plane, then presidents damn sure need them to fly a nation. And that, my friends, is the question they don't want us asking. So share this, subscribe to my Substack at the link in my bio to support, and follow for more. Because this is the Southern Punk Project, where we're bringing you the truth in a world built on lies.